Hey, welcome to Grimes Garage. Today I'm gonna see if I can't get this 91 GMC Suburban back on the road. Or at least like go drive reverse and see if it runs. Yeah. And then part it out. Now, under the hood, we will find, looks like a 5.7. It's got the TBI, and it doesn't look like it's been on fire, so that is good. The brakes do kind of work. And looks like our power steering hoses are still hooked up, so I don't see any problems with like us getting it running. I don't really see why they parked it. I know this tire was blown out. I had to switch the rear to the front to get it on my trailer. The exhaust looks to be fairly new. Let's see, let's check and see if it's got any oil. There it is. It's got plenty of oil. Transmission fluid. That is also present. So, 5.7, 700 R4, 241C passenger drop. That's all I'm looking for, is just that transfer case. We definitely got some remnants of a creature being in the house. So let's see. This battery will not take a charge. I've already figured that out. Wonder if we have any radiator fluid. It has been a long time since that cap came off. Oh, there we go. Let's see here. Nothing going on in there. And maybe this is why it got parked. You can see kind of that green residue all over this radiator. So maybe it needed a new radiator. Maybe the tire went flat and just, you know, I think a lot of these trucks, it just gets to be the sum of the problems isn't worth the vehicle and people just park it. Last running on the road in 2014, the truck was already 23 years old. So, hey, time for a new one. Anyways, let's throw a battery in it. We've got keys. Let's see what happens. Always connect your hot first, and when you connect your ground, it should not shock you. Uh-oh, key is making noise. It's kind of wild. I'm just not used to my vehicle's even beginning to want to start when I drag them home. Okay, so basically I don't hear the fuel pump kicking on at all, but I can barely hear anything over the key being so loud. So first thing I want to do is check fuses, see if we got like a fuel pump relay or some fuse that is burned up. And then maybe we might, you know, if we don't find anything there, then I guess maybe we'll try pouring some gas down the throttle body and see if we can just get it to fire off. But eventually I would like to try and get it to run and check the transmission. So let's see what happens. And see where the fuel pump relay and stuff even is. I have no idea. So bear with me. Okay, so fuel pump relay hangs right here. Did some searching around. Turns out GM put this diagnostic wire in here. You're supposed to be able to send power to this, and that should turn your fuel pump on. If it doesn't, then you know you've got issues. So I send power to it and I got nothing. So fuel pump is probably bad. That's maybe why they parked it, you know. Man, I'm telling you, I am not dropping the fuel tank and putting a $117 fuel pump in this thing. So what I'm gonna do, I do have several fuel pumps that are rated to run these TBIs. I might throw a gas can on top of the roof, maybe run that fuel pump down here to our fuel line and just see if I can get it to run. First, I might just throw a little bit of gas down the TBI and see if I can't get it to fire off. Because if it doesn't, then we got, you know, more problems. So here we go. Okay, let's see if we can't start a fire or something. Honestly, sounds pretty good. Fired right up, so we're getting spark. We got good compression, it sounds like. We just don't have a fuel pump. So, like I said, I think I'll just get a gas can, throw a fuel pump in, and see if I can't get it to run. I just want to test the transmission, you know, see if it's good so that I can sell it as a good transmission, or at least it has forward, first gear, and reverse. So, I think that's what we'll do next. That old gas smells like whiskey. Wonder why. I wonder why. Okay, I'm gonna blow that out forward. Hopefully there's no blockages. Okay. All right, I can hear air coming out, so we're good. Okay, we got our fuel pump just kind of hot wired up. We're gonna hit the key, see if it'll idle. Sounds like we're a little low on power steering fluid maybe. Well, we know it'll run and idle. There's a vacuum line that's missing. I think that's why we have such a high idle still. I'm gonna see if it runs. If it will run, I'm gonna back it outside and pressure wash it, which is gonna be a pretty big transformation. I'm pretty excited to see how decent the paint is. Can't fix the rust, but we can make it look decent. Well, that's pretty much a wrap for us in this old Suburban. Like I said, I'm gonna use the transfer case. Maybe somebody will want the whole thing, take it, drive it. I don't know. Anyways, stay tuned for more Will It Runs and builds and other stuff on Grimes Garage.